Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing some chicken biryani, and we're also going to be putting this on Meals and Minutes with Amy. And I tell you, this is going to be one heck of a special dish. But before we do anything further, we're going to show you just how good this is. Amy, please take this, and let's hear your positive and happy feedback. How spicy is it?
Very.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10.
You like it? We put extra hot sauce in Amy's.
That is really hot.
So until next time, give us a few minutes and we'll start the video. Have a great day. Poul's Kitchen and Meals and Minutes. Today, Amy and I are going to do a combination of a video for both me and her. This we're going to basically put on her page and also mine. It's a very quick video, and honestly, the longest thing it's going to take us is the onion. We're making, guess what? We're going to make some chicken biryani. It's going to be an amazing dish. We already got our rice cooked. You know what? If you cook your rice, you put it in the fridge overnight, it's actually going to be a lot better if you make it fresh. We didn't think about this today. We're both really sick. Amy and I both come down with COVID, so we're in self-isolation. So we're just doing a few things to try to make ourselves, a little happy and, taste good. So I've got some chicken. I'm using chicken breast. You can use full chicken, cut it whatever way you're going to use it. It's been thawed, and we just cut it into slices that are manageable for us. I've got 4 small onions that are cut up, and we're frying this with some oil, and we're just going to do this until the onions start turning a little bit brownish, a little bit caramelized. So it depends on your oven rate. Some ovens are going to be a little longer than others, but you want to keep your eye on this. So we've got some onions and we've got garlic in this too. It's not necessary, but it's something you should have. I've got some ginger paste, and I've got some chicken biryani seasoning. You can get this usually at a store. If you look it up, you can actually get the ingredients for what's actually in it for the different spices. I'm going to let you know right now, even if you're somebody who likes to add salt to your dish, don't add it to this because it's already in the biryani mix as it is. So, Amy, welcome everybody to Meals and Minutes.
Welcome to Meals in Minutes.
And who are you?
I am Amy.
Are you sure you're Amy?
Yes.
You're positive you're Amy?
Yes. Meals in Minutes with Amy.
So we're doing this as a combo thing with both of us here. This is not me doing it today, it's also Amy. Let's see what else we have here. So like I said, this doesn't really take a whole long. You don't just keep an eye on it, stir it around. You don't want to make a big mess on your kitchen. You really don't. I know Amy likes to make a mess in the kitchen, but doesn't mean everybody else is going to feel the same way, right, Amy?
Wrong.
Why, do you think everybody likes making a big mess out in the kitchen? And I thought we had...
Are you looking for coconut milk?
No, I'm looking for tomato. If we actually have any left.
We have tomato soup.
Yeah, that works. think I forgot to have this all ready by the time I were done that. I'll do this now. Tomato soup will actually work just fine. Now, you can use fresh tomatoes. I suggest canned tomatoes are usually better. I'm not a big fan of tomato soup, but some things that I didn't remember to do, and you know, it happens, right? We don't have yogurt for this either, and I know a lot of people like adding yogurt. And I would actually encourage you adding yogurt as soon as you add your chicken. Now you're going to notice that these onions have come down in size quite a bit. Doesn't take long. Now we add this in here, there's a few things you got to keep in mind. You want to pay attention when it mixes in here because we want the onions to be mixed really, really well with this. If you cut your chicken down to this size, it's not going to take a long time for this to cook. If you leave chicken in bigger chunks, it'll take longer. So, I mean, keep that in mind when you're doing this. This is why Amy and I prefer smaller chunks. Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, you can have you can get chicken thighs or chicken wings. You can do it this way. I prefer boneless myself. Some other people might disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Ever teach your own. Everybody's going to be different when it comes to what they want. For me, I kind of like to have, I'm going to have 2 spoonfuls. No, you know what, there's not much left, so I'll just go with 3.
Use all that.
Yeah. 2 to 3 good spoonfuls of ginger paste. Now you can make your own, you can chop your ginger, and you can do that if you want. That's not hard to do. I mean, use a spoon and use the spoon to actually peel the skin off your ginger. And then start just cutting it really, really smooth. If you want to put it in a food processor, it'll probably work a whole lot better too. Now for spice, you can put some chilies in this. You can get your own hot sauce.
What was that?
That's probably a seed.
Ooh.
And I think that's good enough. Don't need much more than that. Nice and covered, right? So I'm going to put the seed back in here because I don't know why it's there. Ask my Indian friend later, he'll tell me what it was.
Yeah.
We have some really good friends from India, and they're amazing people. You know, if you have an Indian friend, you probably got one of the best friends you'll ever have. They're loyal, they're honest, and if you ask them questions out of interest about something in their culture, they're going to share with you.
That's how we're cooking this.
We have really good friends from India, and they'll sit and tell you everything. This is where I would kind of want to put a little bit of yogurt in, but you know what I mean? I don't think it's the end of the world because we just don't have any right now. Being COVID, I'm not exactly going out to get it either. It is what it is. Now, I would usually put some tomatoes up on here, but I'm going to use tomato soup. Paul's Kitchen's about, you know,
using what you have.
Using what you have. Not wasting your food. Amy and I are not going to eat tomato soup. It's just not our thing. If you're in a Halifax area, there's a little convenience store called the Blue Nose convenience store. And don't let it be deceiving. They have pretty much everything there. you could almost call it from the 1960s. It'd almost be the same as going to a grocery store, really. There's a little bit of everything, but what he has a lot of is a lot of ethnic things, and especially a lot of Indian foods. He is Indian, so I mean, so be it, right? But he has a lot of spice. He has a lot of everything there, and I'm telling you, if you're interested in anything Indian, the man has literally everything, and he's out in Fairview. And I gotta tell you that he's a really nice guy too. You couldn't ask for a better guy. Now, 1 second here. While Amy's a little psychotic in how she really enjoys her heat, we're going to use some green chili sauce. I've been told this is the hottest thing that she's going to be able to get her hands on. So rather than putting this in here and making us both suffer, when it's done, I'm going to put it in hers and make her suffer. What do you think, Amy?
Well, it will be good, I think. I'm up for the challenge.
A few things you might want to think to do here. If you have mint, if you have fresh mint, that would work really well too. Now I don't know why, but they also few of the videos I was watching, they put a little bit of water in, so that's what we're going to do. Put a little bit of water in.
To make it more of a gravy, right?
No, just to give it a little bit more moisture. I don't know that chicken biryani that I've had anyways has ever really had a gravy. It's not butter chicken. However, with that being said, it's just to give it a little bit of moisture because we don't want it to be dry, right? Now, if you're going to put chilies in there, just be aware if you put seeds in, it's going to be even hotter, and you don't really want it. If you're serving an audience that really doesn't like a lot of spice, don't put a lot in. This is going to be psychotically hot, I think. So Amy's probably going to want a little bit on there, but you don't want to.
Not much.
You don't want to go crazy, because that really will absolutely kill someone. So in serving this, it's a little bit of rice, a little bit of this, mix it in, and you should be golden. Mm. It's going to be a great dinner. What do you think, Amy?
It's going to be really good. I can't wait to eat it.
And when we started the video, we just started putting the onion and the garlic in, so you really didn't miss a whole lot here. What you want to do is you want to let this simmer for a little bit. If you have mint leaves, just throw them on there. They'll help cooking. Here, it's not so easy to get. If you want something mint, you're more likely to go to the grocery store and get mint candy. We don't want to put mint candy on here.
Or mint leaves if you go to the spice aisle.
Did they have those?
I think so.
I didn't see them, but again, with COVID, I'm not going to run down and get them.
No.
We're stuck in here for a week. It is what it is. We've had a really bad day today. Feeling a little bit better, and that's why we're up here cooking, because we need something to eat tonight. And well, good to skip the dishes, I guess. But why do you skip the dishes when I can make a really good meal?
Exactly.
I mean, what do you think, Amy?
Like I said, I can't wait to try it.
This is going to be amazing, I think. Rice, I tried balsamic rice. Honestly, most of us have rice in the house. I just use whatever you have. Would it be better to have the balsamic? Yeah, it probably would be. If you're going out and buying it, go ahead. You know, great thing to do. However, with that being said, if you don't want to go out and you already have rice, just
use what you have.
Use what you have. I don't think an Indian's going to come to your door beating up on you because you didn't buy exactly what they would. Most Indians are some of the nicest people in the world. They'll give you a shirt off their back, and they will literally sit there and they'll go right down the aisle, tell you exactly what you need, exactly how to do it. I mean, I tell you, some of my better friends in life are Indian. Not everybody's going to agree with me on that. My best friend in my life is my wife, Amy, when she's not busy beating me up.
No. He's joking.
So I'm gonna turn this off now because I think the heat on there should be enough here. And I'm gonna get a bowl and we're gonna start plating this. Amy's gonna move out of my way just a little bit here. Thank you very much. We're gonna take a little bit of rice. Come over here.
Yummy.
Now you can also cook the rice in here too. I don't think it's really necessary, but you can. There we go, and I'm gonna open this, and I probably should have done this before, but it would make sense, right? It didn't really take that long to make now, did it?
No. That should be good. Don't want too much.
What's that? You want a lot?
No! I said I don't want too much.
So we're just gonna take her fork, and we're gonna stir everything in here. And she's probably gonna need a big glass of water.
Mm-hmm. Most likely.
Or 2 or 3. And that's basically it. This is going to be an amazing dish here, and I'm telling you, this is going to be super amazing. I am not going to try the hot sauce. I don't really want it. I don't really need it. So before I let you go, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Join us on www.Poul'sKitchen.club. Check out our Patreon page. Like we said before, anything donated until the end of the month is going to go to our friends in Ukraine to help them out. We appreciate hearing any comments and feedback. Thanks.